Hello everyone, welcome to Lukmaan IAS. My name is Jahidul. Today we are going to have a DTRS session, and in this DTRS session we will discuss 10 important newspaper articles, and through these articles basically we will also come across important current affair topics. We will solve MCQs as well, all right? So the lead topic for today's discussion is SPHEREx. Okay, so we will understand what is this SPHEREx. All right. And apart from this, before we go ahead, let us quickly see a quotation. This quotation is from Martin Luther King Jr. You might have heard about his name many a times. So let us go through the quotation. He says, there can be no social justice without economic justice. All right. So Martin Luther King Jr. says that if you want to achieve social justice in a country, if you want to achieve social justice in a region, it is important that you should also achieve economic justice. All right. So economic justice plays a very important role, and such quotations are very much important for the UPSC essay paper, and also it is important for the GS paper 4, which is ethics, integrity and aptitude. So before we go ahead, let us quickly talk about some programs that Lukmaan IAS is running. So this is GS Foundation batch. So at Lukmaan IAS, we are going to start the GS Foundation batch. And generally the GS Foundation batch starts with NCERT modules. So initially pre-foundation classes are conducted wherein NCERTs are covered in the classroom, so that like students are well aware of the basic and foundational topics. Once they cover the foundational topics, then GS Foundation classes are conducted, so that like all the subjects of general studies can be covered in the classroom. So this batch is going to start from 19th of May 2025. Admissions are open now. So anyone who is interested, you may give us a call, and you will get more information about the batch. And all of you who are preparing for the UPSC Prelims exam of 2025, you can write the Panch Sutra All India Prelims mock test. So it is a series of 5 mock tests for the UPSC Prelims exam. During this mock test, you will come across multiple topics, right? Important topics, and also you will get explanation and detailed discussion of the video, right? Discussions will be taken by the faculty members of Lukmaan IAS. So in all 5 tests will be there. The first test has already been conducted on 22nd of February. Second test will be on 29th of March, all right? So this is the thing, and this is Ethics Foundation batch. So any of you who feel that you need to increase the score of GS paper 4, so you can join the Ethics Foundation batch, which is going to start from 2nd of June 2025. So these are the 10 important topics that we are going to cover today. Okay, list of the topics are given over here, and through these topics basically we will come across important current affair areas from multiple subjects, be it science and technology, Indian economy, Indian polity, or many reports and indices that are in news, geography related concepts, environment and ecology related concepts. So we are going to cover all of it. All right, so this is the first topic, and this particular topic talks about SPHEREx. Okay, so what is this all about? It is a telescope, right? This telescope has been designed by the NASA, National Aeronautics and Space Administration. So NASA is a space agency of the United States of America, and they're going to launch this particular space telescope using, a rocket that has been developed by SpaceX. It's a kind of private organization based in USA. So when we talk about this thing, so it says they have given details about this particular project, that this experiment aims to map the universe while detecting 2 kinds of cosmic light. They are optical and infrared light. Okay, it will help better understand things about the formation of the universe, the growth of all galaxies across cosmic history, and the location of water and life forming molecules in the Milky Way galaxy. Okay, so they have given details about this particular project, and name of this project is SPHEREx. Okay, so through this project they want to understand how the universe was formed, how galaxies are, let's say, growing, right? Why galaxies are growing, and they also want to identify where water is located in the Milky Way galaxy. All right, so you see 3 things to know about SPHEREx, NASA's new space telescope. Okay, so it is a space-based telescope. All right, so this is the space-based telescope. Now, this is the second topic for the day. We will quickly go through this topic, and this question is about our revolutionary, personality. So basically here they have given details about a person So it says he was a revolutionary inspired by the works of V.K. Chiplunkar, who co-founded the nationalist newspaper Kesari and Bhakar, a form of historical narrative written in Marathi prose. So now they are asking, what is the name of the personality? What is the name of the person? So name of the person is V.D. Savarkar, Vinayak Damodar Savarkar. Why we are reading about him? It's recently like the Prime Minister of India paid tribute to V.D. Savarkar on his death anniversary. So that's why this topic has been in news, and that's why we are reading. Okay, so it says how Savarkar's the Indian War of Independence 1857 gave a national character to the revolt. Okay, like that. Now this is next question. This question is question number 3. So it says recently the brine pools has been seen in the news and is associated with. Okay, so what do we mean by brine pools? Basically, brine pools are underwater lakes. Let's say like inside a ocean, there can be lake, underwater lake. And how this underwater lake is different from the water of the ocean? It is because the underwater lake has high salinity, very high salinity, which is, it is known as hypersaline. Okay. So oxygen deprived lakes on the sea floor, so they are known as brine pools. Okay, so inside the ocean, within the sea floor, there can be lake where salinity is very high, oxygen is very low. So that is known as brine pool. Okay, so recently, I mean, like, one brine pool has been in news. So it was in kind of Gulf of Mexico, I guess. So it says rare Red Sea brine pools are one of the most extreme environments on earth. Okay, so this is like image of such brine pool. Now this is another question, question number 4. We will quickly read this question. It says, recently Manikarnikan pilgrimage site. So this is a site where people go, I mean like deities go, they go for pilgrimage purposes, religious purposes. So this site was in news, okay. Now they are asking where this particular site is located. Basically this site is located in the state of Himachal Pradesh. Where? Himachal Pradesh, Manikarnikan pilgrimage site. Why it is in news? Because like, from this site, I mean like they wanted to move water, right, to a different location. The name of the location is Kasol. And it has met with some opposition from the local people. And that's why, I mean like, they have found a geographical feature, I mean like, kind of from where water geysers come out. I mean like, little bit hot water comes out. So they have identified an alternative pathway to kind of, find that water. So it says Himachal locals oppose water transfer from Manikarnikan to Kasol for hot bath facility. Okay, so local people have opposed the movement of the water, and that's why they have identified a local place in Kasol itself. All right. So this is another question. In this question, basically they have asked us to match the following. On one side, they have mentioned the name of the country. On the other side, they have mentioned the gold producing regions. Means we need to identify whether this particular country is connected with the gold producing region. Okay. So when we talk about Australia, okay, so like this particular place, which is Kalgoorlie Super Pit, okay, so this is one of the largest gold producing ore in Australia. Okay, so this statement is right. And this is not in USA, basically this is in South Africa. Okay, I'm just writing South Africa, SA. So second is wrong. When we talk about Siberian gold fields, so it is located in Russia. And again, this one is in the United States of America. Okay, so this Carlin trend. So only 1 and 3 are correctly matched, which is option A is the right answer. Okay, so these are name of the country, name of the place where gold is produced. Okay, so first and third are correctly matched. Others are, I mean like, they are just kind of mixed up. All right, so it says, why is there so much gold in the West Africa? All right, so there was an article in Indian Express, so that's why we have framed this question. Now we have another question, question number 6, and this question is very important. Here they have asked about a river. Name of the river is River Thames. This particular topic is important under Indian geography, basically like geography section, okay, not Indian geography, geography section. So it says, consider the following statements regarding River Thames. They have given 2 statements. It says it is the longest river in United Kingdom. You know, United Kingdom is a bigger region. I mean, like, you know, inside United Kingdom, England is also there. There are many other places also. So when we talk about river Thames, it is the longest river in London. Okay, it's in longest river in London, not in UK. Okay, not in UK. That's the thing. So that's why statement 1 is wrong. Second statement is right. It says the Thames estuary marks the confluence of Thames and North Sea. This statement is right. So correct answer is option B, means second only is the right answer. All right. So with this, now let us talk about another question. And this is the newspaper article. Basically, it says climate change is increasing potential for algal bloom in England's Thames River. Okay. So that's why we have asked a question on Thames River. This is question number 7, and this question is about a organization, regional organization. What is the name of the organization? It is African Asian Rural Development Organization. Okay, African Asian Rural Development Organization. So in this organization, African countries are part of it and Asian countries are also part of it. And in fact, India has been one of the founding member of this particular organization. So the first statement, it is Indian, it is mentioned. So it is India is one of the founding member of this organization. India hosted the inaugural session of this organization. This is also right. Okay. Remember, it is African Asian. So India is an Asian nation. Okay. South Asian nation, like that. So it says its headquarters is located in Cairo, Egypt. This statement is wrong. Basically, its headquarters is, I mean, like, although many countries have proposed that like headquarter must be located in their region, but it was decided that its headquarter will be in New Delhi, which is in India. Okay. So correct answer is option B, 2 only. Okay. First and second statements are right. Third statement is wrong. It says ardor to ensure development reaches to the remote villages of Asia, Africa. You see. So it says Minister of State for Rural Development, Dr. Chandrasekhar Pemmasani has said that the collective vision of brainstorming session, I mean, like, you know, so India has participated in this session. All right. Now we have another question, question number 8. We will quickly go through this question. It says the World Social Protection Report. Okay. What is the name of the report? It is World Social Protection Report, is published by. Okay. Now they have asked about name of the organization that publishes it. Okay. So quickly make a guess. So this is, I think option D is the right answer for this question. So option D, International Labour Organization. Okay, International Labour Organization publishes this report, which is World Social Protection Report. Okay, so we will see a newspaper article also. So this is the newspaper article. It says Mansukh Mandavia holds bilateral meeting with Mr. Gilbert, Director General of the International Labour Organization in New Delhi. Okay, so I mean, like, ILO publishes this report. Okay, name of the report is World Social Protection Report. All right. Then this is question number 9. We will quickly go through this question. Okay, take your time to read it. Now it says Project Farm Vibes. Okay, Project Farm Vibes seen in the news recently is. So what is this project? Okay, so what you need to do, you need to remember the name of the project and you need to be able to connect this project, right? So it is an AI powered tool to assist farmers in sustainable agriculture. Okay, it's an AI, artificial intelligence powered tool to assist farmers in sustainable agriculture. Okay, agriculture practices that can be sustained over a long duration, so that our next generation can also reap the benefit of the resources that we are leaving for them. All right, so this is Project Farm Vibes. So it says AI takes root, Microsoft Farms Vibes revolutionizing agriculture in Baramati. Okay, so this is the thing. Now we have another question. This is question number 10, and this is the last question for the day. This question is a detailed question, and this question talks about preventive detention. So basically we are talking about the Constitution of India. We are talking about the fundamental rights of the Constitution of India. As you know, from article number 12 to 35, basically fundamental rights are listed. So here in this particular question, we are going to discuss about article 22 of the Constitution. So it says, with reference to the constitutional provisions regarding preventive detention in India, consider the following statements. They have given 4 statements to us. First statement says Article 22 Clause 4 of the Indian Constitution mandates that no preventive detention law shall authorize the detention of a person for more than 3 months unless an advisory board approves it. Okay, this is right. Okay, preventive detention means, I mean, like a person has not yet committed crime. It is suspected that this person is will be committing crime in near future, or maybe he may spread communal hatred. He may spread, let's say, like, anti-national kind of thing. So people, on the basis of suspect, if that person is detained, if that person is taken into custody, that is known as preventive detention. Preventive detention means that person has not yet committed crime. Punitive detention means when the person has committed crime and there is a court of law that has approved that this particular person is guilty and he should be sent in jail. So preventive detention, I mean, like, here Article 22 of the Constitution of India says that like a person can be detained, right, even before he has kind of committed a crime. But the thing is that detention period should not go beyond 3 months. If it has to go beyond 3 months, then there should be an advisory board who like that advisory board has to approve his continued detention. That's the thing. Then statement number 2, it says the 44th Constitutional Amendment Act of 1978 reduced the maximum period of detention without advisory board approval from 3 months to 2 months. And this provision is currently in force. Okay. So basically, I mean, like, although this has been done by the 44th Constitutional Amendment Act, but it is not in force as of now. Okay. It is not in force. That's why second statement becomes wrong. Third statement, it says both the parliament and the state legislatures. You need to understand that, like, parliament means the central government. I mean, like the legislative authority for the entire country, which is Parliament of India, right? So Parliament of India legislates for the entire country. Then we have various state governments. So state governments legislate on the state related subjects. So it says parliament and state legislature have concurrent powers to enact laws on preventive detention for reasons related to public order under the 7th schedule of the Constitution. Okay, 7th schedule of the Constitution lists, I mean, like mentions 3 lists: union list, state list, and the concurrent list. So in those lists, there are subject matters on which the union government is empowered to frame laws or make legislation. Then the state government is kind of empowered to make laws. And then in the concurrent list, I mean, like both the union government and state government is empowered to frame laws, make laws. Okay, this statement is also right. Fourth, the detaining authority is required to furnish the grounds of detention to the detained person within 24 hours of detention. Okay, this statement is wrong. It is in, let's say, normal cases, but like when we talk about preventive detention, the law requires that as soon as practicable, as soon as possible, the person has to be informed about the grounds of detention so that he has a chance to get represented, right, through his or her lawyer, of a lawyer of his or her choice. That's the thing. So 24 hours is not mandated in case of preventive detention. It is as soon as practicable. Okay, so that's the language which is mentioned. So correct answer is option A, 1 and 3 only. Okay, in this case, option A. So it says, what did the High Court rule about arresting women at night? Okay, so recently you might have come across multiple videos also where like women are being arrested at night, right, before the dawn also, like before the morning. So I mean, like High Court has strictly said no to it. I mean, like, that that's the thing. So that's all from my side for the day. Thank you so much everyone for attending today's session.